Hey everybody, let's talk about the little part of your mind that both protects you and holds you back. The little part of your mind that serves you and keeps you in your current position, even if you don't like it. So in order to understand what part I'm talking about, let's quickly touch on how does the mind work. You've got your conscious mind and you've got your unconscious mind, right? And the conscious mind is what you're thinking about right now, or what you're perceiving. And the unconscious mind is just everything else, everything outside of your conscious awareness, all your memories, all your beliefs, all your values, all your programming, everything that makes you you. And that's the stuff that actually generates your results in life. 95% of the time you're on autopilot. Your unconscious mind is running the show, whether you realize it or not. And that programming that's at the unconscious level produces your real results, creates your reality, really your subjective reality as a human being. And so in between the conscious mind and the unconscious mind is a thing called the critical faculty. This is a model, by the way, a metaphor. There's not a physical barrier dividing your brain. In the model of the mind, where we have a conscious mind and an unconscious mind, there is a hypothetical or a metaphorical barrier called the critical faculty. Okay. And what it does is it prevents easy access to the unconscious mind. Prevents easy access to the unconscious mind. And this is a good thing. This is a good thing because we don't want to just be constantly, instantly, callously programming our unconscious mind, because our unconscious mind very much does produce our reality. Either gives us behavioral flexibility or takes it away. You know, let me give you an example. You probably have a belief unconsciously that it's not a good idea to stick your hand in fire. You probably have that belief, that understanding unconsciously that it's a bad idea to stick your hand in fire, right? And that limits your behavior, which is a great thing, right? Because that protects you. And so it would be a bad thing if anytime you wanted to, you could just say, "What? Well, maybe fire isn't dangerous and I can stick my hand in fire." And if you did not have a critical faculty and you said that in your conscious mind, you would instantly reprogram your unconscious mind, and you could be at great peril in this particular example, right? So the critical faculty prevents that from happening, and it prevents, just blatant lies and stuff. And, somebody comes up to you and tells you, you're no good. It's good to have a line of defense. The critical faculty can say nonsense and bounce that out, and it doesn't go into the unconscious mind. The problem is there's stuff happening at your unconscious level that you don't like. There's stuff happening at your unconscious level that you would prefer to change, right? Like, imagine if you could just decide, I'm super confident. I can do whatever I want. I can make as much money as I want. I can find the partner of my dreams. I can be an incredible athlete, right? Imagine if you could just decide that and it became your truth at the unconscious level, right? That would be possible if there were no critical faculty. That would be possible if there were no critical faculty. But of course, we know we need the critical faculty. We need that barrier. We need that filter, right? To control what goes into the unconscious level. So it's a good thing in that it protects you. It prevents, instantaneous negative reprogramming or bad stuff from going in often. But it's a hindrance sometimes, because it would be nice, for most people, if I could just say, I'm fearless now, or whatever, or, I have total confidence to do public speaking or whatever, and have that become the reality. So what do you do? What do you do about it? What do you do about it? There's many ways to get around the critical faculty. The critical faculty knows you're serious about something in a couple of ways. One of the main ways that people use that is slow but effective is repetition. Repetition, right? Like, if you think about learning something and you want to memorize it, repeatedly exposing yourself to the information over and over will allow it to go around that critical faculty, get into the unconscious mind where your long-term memory is, right? But if you want to change your values, change your beliefs, get rid of limiting beliefs, add empowering beliefs really quickly, the answer is hypnosis. The answer is hypnosis. Hypnosis is the bridge to the unconscious mind, the bridge over or through the critical faculty to the unconscious mind. It facilitates communication between the conscious and unconscious. It's not really much more complicated than that. in a simple way to explain it, that's what it's for. Hypnosis, and I'm not talking about stage hypnosis, I'm not talking about entertainment, I'm not talking about silliness that you've seen in movies, I'm talking about clinical hypnosis or hypnotherapy. It's all about accessing the power of your unconscious mind so that you can make those changes. And the nice thing is, when we use hypnotherapy or hypnosis processes, it's totally safe, because it's such that anything that's like really outside of safety or out of alignment with your values, or like if I were to, if you were my client or my student and you were in the hypnotic state and I were to say it is safe to touch fire, your unconscious mind would still just reject that suggestion, right? If you're in, hypnosis. But if I give you an empowering suggestion, or you give yourself an empowering suggestion when you're in the state of hypnosis, your unconscious mind is going to accept it. Your unconscious mind is going to accept it. If it's in alignment with your goals, if it's in alignment with your higher values, it's going to accept it. And we can do this without, weeks or months of repetition, and without any kind of drugs, without like nothing. Hypnosis is totally natural. It's the oldest healing modality known to man, right? Hypnosis is accessing the power of our unconscious mind, accessing that blueprint of resourcefulness and success and health that exists at the unconscious level outside of our conscious awareness, and giving the unconscious mind the opportunity to change things and bring them into alignment with our goals, our blueprint for success. We can even change, the blueprint of our self-image, so that unconsciously we see ourselves as whatever we want to be: successful, athletic, in a great relationship, getting certain results, whatever. And then the unconscious mind will take the charge, will take the onus to make that the reality. Anyway, so the topic of this video was the critical faculty, the barrier between your conscious and your unconscious mind, which both serves you and protects you, and also can be a hindrance to getting what you want in life, actually, unless you know how to use your mind. Hypnosis training is life training. Hypnosis training is life training. It's all about how to use your mind to get what you want in life. And if you come and train with me and you can become a hypnotherapist, then you can guide your clients in that process, right? So maybe what you want in life is to be a coach or to be a hypnotherapist. So come and talk to me about that. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found this illuminating and interesting. These are not notes, by the way. This is just my to-do list for the day. This is always unscripted. Somebody asked me that recently. How long, Ryan, does it take you to write your videos? And why doesn't it look like you're reading? I don't write my videos and I'm not reading. All of this is just from my mind. My whole business is teaching, about the unconscious mind. So I know this stuff fairly well. Anyways, if you have any comments, put them in the comments. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. If you want to find out about training, just as of yesterday, all of my April trainings are sold out, by the way. So thank you, everybody who's signed up. I'm very grateful, for how many of you are coming and trusting me to get you certified and board designated in hypnotherapy. But I've got openings for May. So if you want to hear about those, send me a message and we can chat. Thanks, everybody. Have a really great evening, and I'll be speaking with you again tomorrow. Bye.